My name is Lily Fine. I'm a printmaking major at Boston University, and I have a minor in art history. I do a lot of art at BU in different ways, mostly like performance art and then visual art. I'm also involved in BU on Broadway, which is like the musical theater production group, and then I'm also the president of Liquid Fun, which is the BU improv comedy group. I had a gallery show in the middle of March that was mainly centered around just this one character that I draw a lot. A lot of my art is like based in sort of relatability but also humor, because I would consider myself somewhat of a comedian. And I found that people were really connecting with that aspect of my work, so I channeled that into my gallery show, and it was just one room that I went in and I set up. I think humor is at the center of probably most of the things that I do. I think maybe I focus on humor too much, but humor is like a very centering thing for me. I think that humor is a very important part of conversation and of at least my art in general, because the way I think about it is like I'm taking all of these things very seriously, but why can't they still be funny? You know, if I'm taking all of the art forms seriously, then I can bring humor into them, and it's not a joke, it's still serious art. I think when I started at BU, it was like very apparent to me that I didn't have any sort of like formal training in visual art, especially when I compared myself to other people. So at first, humor was sort of like a way that I could, something that I could fall back on, that I was more confident on, because I've always done like improv comedy or performance art, and I've always played like the silly, kooky, crazy guys, and so that's always been sort of an aspect of me that I was more comfortable in than visual art. And so at first it was more of something that I would just fall back on, and then I sort of embraced it a little bit more as my college art career went on, and I was like, if this is going to be me, it's going to be me, and I'm going to be like proud of it, and I'm going to showcase it in a way that I feel like people will respond to and not laugh at, but laugh with. I think that humor is just a part of who I am, and I would never be able to remove it from my art because of that. Because my art is me just as much as humor is me, just as much as performance is me. There's much more of a crossover between performance and visual arts than a lot of people think there is. And to me, they kind of coincide in a way that is very special to me.